Okay, so that's me just completed 4 weeks on keto. I can't believe it's been 4 weeks already. But as usual, I've made a video to share everything that I've eaten this week. I've included all my meals, all my snacks, and I've tried to include some recipes as well this week. And also, as it's week 4 this week, I've weighed and measured myself again, and I've posted my results at the end. So it's the start of week 3, and this morning for breakfast I thought I'd get myself a McDonald's breakfast because I was out early dropping off the kids and I'm just about to start work. So usually I get, well, what I have got is a double sausage and egg McMuffin with extra egg, extra bacon, extra cheese and no muffin. And they usually put it on like a big pancake tray and you can eat it like a nice big breakfast, and it's 5 grams in carbs in total. But this morning, for some reason, they've given me it like this. They've put the cheese on a random bit of paper they've put in there, so that's inedible. They've put the bottom bit of cheese also on another bit of paper, so that's inedible, so great. Here's my breakfast here, cheeseless. I don't know why they wouldn't do like patty, cheese, egg, or some form of that rather than a bit of paper with cheese on it at the bottom and a bit of paper with cheese on it at the top. But anyway, on the bright side, I've saved some carbs, so this is now 2.8 grams of carbs, so I've saved 2.2 grams of carbs, but I would rather have the cheese. So also please ignore my half removed nails, I'm in the middle of taking them off. For dinner tonight I'm going to have one of these salt and chilli lamb rump steaks, something a wee bit different. And I'm having that with some fried halloumi and some cabbage fried up in butter. For dessert tonight I've heated up one of my wee brownies and I'm having that with some squishy cream. So I've just been swimming this morning with my mum and the kids, and now we've come out for lunch. I didn't have time to eat anything before we left, so this will be the first that I've eaten today. I think it's about 2 o'clock. So there is quite a few things I can have here. So we've got a mixed grill, which would be really good, gammon steak, or even like a steak and salad. But I was eyeing up the carvery when I came in, and I think that's looking good for it, so I'm going to get a carvery. So here's what I got. There's loads of meat under this that you can't see as well. So I got 2 slices of ham, some turkey, some pigs in blanket, some turnip mash, cauliflower cheese, cabbage and carrots. So earlier on, after dinner at the restaurant, everybody was all getting amazing desserts and sundaes and brownies and all that, and obviously I couldn't have one. So I've decided to come home and make myself my own dessert, which it's about 6:30 now, so I'm having this as my second meal of the day. So what I've done is I've pressed down one of my keto chocolate brownies to the bottom, and then I've topped that with my cheesecake mix, which I posted the recipe for in my last video. Oh my god, this is seriously good. By the way, you would never think that you could be able to eat this on a diet. See, when I think back to all the years of slimming clubs where everybody would be sharing these recipes saying, oh, it tastes just like the real thing, but every single dessert tasted like a sweet omelette, and now what a difference being able to eat things that taste this good. Breakfast this morning is some Greek yoghurt sweetened with some vanilla essence and sweetener, some of the keto granola that I made, and a couple of strawberries. I'm having that with a coffee. I don't use almond milk or anything like that because I only have one coffee a day. It's only me that drinks it and it would just go off, so it's too expensive to keep buying it just to use a little bit of it. Oh, thank you, Rory. So I just use the whole milk that I've got in for the kids anyway, and it's 1.4 grams of carbs for 30 mls, which is what I use, so it's not that much. So I'm just out the gym and I had a really good workout. I really pushed myself today, and I'm about to go from here to take my kids to soft play. So I know that I'm not going to event and eat for a while. I'm not going to be in the house. So I was in the garage getting petrol there and had a wee look for something I could grab quickly, and I found this, which is absolutely perfect. So it's some cheese, olives and sun-dried tomatoes. So for dinner tonight I'm going to make some Greek chicken kebabs. I've got some chicken breast here that I've been marinating in Greek yoghurt, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, black pepper and oregano. So I'm just going to put them onto some skewers and then put it in my air fryer. So this is the chicken kebabs now that they're out the air fryer. I fried up the leftover lamb steak I had from another night and the halloumi as well. And I've got a Greek salad, kinda. So it's got feta, tomatoes, red onion, and I put some spinach and lettuce in it. And it's just dressed with olive oil, lemon juice, oregano, salt, and black pepper. And I'm going to put these on some of my low carb wraps. So I did want to put tzatziki on them, but I couldn't get it anywhere. I went to 2 shops trying to get it, so I've just got some garlic sauce on them. So I'll just need to make do with that. Excuse the state of me, I've just woke up, but listen to this. So my 11-year-old son's just came back from his dad's and they've got a McDonald's breakfast, and he kidded on to his dad that he wanted an extra hash brown, and then came in so proud and was like, "Oh, I've got something for you, mum," because I absolutely love McDonald's hash browns. And he was so proud and he gave me this hash brown. Oh my god, and do you know how bad I feel? One, because I absolutely love them and I really want it, and 2, because how guilty do I feel that he's only 11, he's went and done that for me, all proud to give me it. I had to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't eat that." For breakfast this morning, I'm going to make one of those breakfast taco quesadilla cheese shell thingies that's all over TikTok. I don't know what you call it. So basically, I've been heating up this pan and I'm just going to put some mozzarella in it. And then some cheddar just for a wee bit of flavour. And I've got some bacon in the air fryer cooking as well, which is the absolute best way to cook bacon, can't change my mind. So now that that's setting at the bottom, I'm going to crack 2 eggs onto it. So now that that's all starting to set, I'm just going to shove this under the grill for a couple of minutes just so that it cooks on top. The eggs are out of the grill. You can see that all the whites are cooked, but I've left the yolks still running. That's how I like them. And I'm going to put some of this chilli and garlic salt on top. Then top it with my crispy bacon. And then a wee dollop of guacamole. And then you get this nice crispy crunchy cheese shell. And then you just pick it up and eat it like a taco. I fancied something sweet, so I'm having a wee square of my keto chocolate brownies. I've not been feeling great today, so I've just went and ordered a Chinese and I've got some chicken foo young. So I was working in my office today rather than working from home like I usually do, and I stupidly didn't prepare anything to take in with me for my lunch, so I was going to get a Subway salad, but I just didn't feel like a salad today, so I jumped to Lidl and this is what I got. So the little chicken satay sticks, they're not great ingredient wise. It was 3 net carbs for the whole packet, so still low carb, but I don't know, they're just not very good. But I ate them, I ate half the olives and ended up not eating the yoghurt because I was full. I picked up some of these bars in Asda today. I've never seen them before, so I thought I'd get them and give them a try. So these 2 have 4 net carbs, that one's got 3 net carbs, and that one's got 2 net carbs. Dinner tonight is just a super simple 1-pan dish. So I had loads of veggies to use up in the fridge, so I've basically just cut them all up and threw them into a dish. So I've got broccoli, I've got some courgette, green peppers, red peppers, some red onion and a few plum tomatoes. I've then chopped up chorizo and I'm going to season up these chicken thighs, put them on top and shove it in the oven. So I should get a few portions out of this. I should get dinner tonight and then maybe a few lunches. That's it ready just to go in the oven and dinner's done. For breakfast today, I'm just having the little yoghurt that I bought yesterday. It's just Greek yoghurt and some keto granola. Quick dinner tonight, I'm having some burgers. So I'm having truffles as buns and these burgers from Iceland, which are really low carb. And I've got some cheese, some gherkins and a wee bit of this burger sauce. So this is really random, but for brunch today I'm having some cabbage that I've fried up with chorizo and then cracked a couple of eggs in. I don't know why, it's the most random thing ever, I know, but I just felt like it, or probably more to do with the fact that that's all I had in, because I really need to go shopping. So I actually didn't eat anything else yesterday after I ate that brunch. I called it brunch, but I actually had it about 3:30, and then I was too full at dinner time and ended up just fasting. I know a lot of people on keto do fall into one meal a day. That's not really something I'm interested in, just because I like food too much, but I wasn't hungry at all, so I didn't want to force myself to eat yesterday. So 4 week results. I've weighed myself this morning after 4 weeks and I weigh 15 stone 8, which means I've lost 19 pounds in 4 weeks, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. For comparison, I was calorie counting for 5 months and only lost 10 pounds, so that's a huge difference and I'm so happy with that. My measurements, I've lost 5 inches from my stomach and hips. I've lost 2 inches from my arms, which I'm so excited about because one of my biggest insecurities is my arms. I've lost 1 inch from my waist, 4 inches from my thighs and half an inch from my calves. So yeah, a big difference in just 4 weeks, and as I keep banging on about, the biggest difference by far is how I feel. So I feel 10 times healthier, 10 times more energy, and yeah, I'm definitely going to continue this way. I originally started this way of eating to try and help the symptoms of my autoimmune disease. That has worked amazingly, and it worked pretty much a few days in. I noticed a big difference. So I no longer am just exhausted all the time, feel that weighed down, no energy to even lift my head at the end of the day, brain fog, dizziness, all of that's completely gone. And yeah, I just feel like a new person, and the weight loss is such a great bonus.